Hey guys. Sorry about that. Hey guys. MZ here. And um well, this is something extremely different. I uh quit talking people. Anyways, that's wow, they speak really loud in my ears. Holy crap. All right. There we go. All right, guys. Well, welcome to something completely different. Um and my my followers, my downloadable followers. Real quick story. I've played the console version of Skyrim for oh god hours and hours, and it's a little sad how long I played it for, actually, if I think about it. But anyways, um, I figured why not? I'll give it a try here on. Excuse me. I'll give it a try here on uh, the PC. Well, it's let's see. We'll go over here. Yeah, I know. Short story shorter, and it takes me 20 minutes to spit anything out. Anyways, I figured I'd give it a try. A buddy of mine's been playing it with mods, so I thought I'd give it a try. But it's not the reason I'm doing this is more so just to kind of give you guys something to watch while I talk. Uh, I worked the other day. I probably soaked most of an afternoon into into trying to let me turn this one off because I don't need to do that. Anyways, I soaked most of an afternoon into recording and editing, and it got corrupted, and I lost everything. I'm so depressed about it. I really am. So, anyways, let me just get to the point, because part of the video actually uploaded, and the main first part didn't. So yeah, we'll just jump into this and try and get this part out without taking 45 minutes or whatever. I know. I have a knack for drawing things out and not getting to the point. Anyways, so I was a little bummed out the other day. A friend of mine and I, we were supposed to game, and we had set it up probably I don't know, a month or two in advance, something like that. And um, we had everything all set up. Oops, wrong one. There we go. And it just, I don't know what happened exactly. They didn't show up. Nothing worked out right. And so I didn't get a chance to. So I didn't get a chance to play, you know. And I was more than a little bummed out about it. So I figured, I'd log on. I would um, play some games, or play some games. So I would watch. I've got a handful of guys and girls that I enjoy watching as they game, and a few of them, I really kind of look forward to the series that they do, because a number of them, they play games I don't really play, and uh, they not just games. I mean, they do a number of things, but it's gaming, it's tech, it's um, sorry guys, I had to have a little bit of a coughing fit there. It's allergy season, so I'm kind of having some issues. Anyways, the point is, though, is that I was a little bummed out because my friend couldn't come and game, and so I figured I'll watch some of my favorite gamers and YouTubers and see what they have to say. And oh, he's downstairs. Anyways, my little puppies are getting rambunctious. Anyways, so I turned it on and I started watching, and I was a little disappointed because there. Anyways, let me get through this. No one, just fine. I don't care. All right. Anyways, jeez. So I log on and I find out that there are, most of the guys that I watch, they put up their normal stuff, their regular episodes of whatever game series they're playing. But for the most part, their topics were just discussions. Like they sat at their computer, whatever, or wherever it is that they are at. Some of them stand now. I've noticed it's kind of weird, but you don't want to sit down. You don't want to sit down. Whatever. It's your channel. You do what you want, and as long as you play the games I like, I'll probably end up watching. But with most of them, they just kind of sat there and it was topics of discussion. I'm like, all right, well, whatever. You guys, like I said, it's your channel. You want to. Oh, my little puppies are upset, guys. One sec, let me check on them. Sorry, guys. My puppy saw the neighbor's puppy outside and wanted to go outside and stare at him. I don't understand it. They're dogs. That's just what they do, I guess. But anyways, so I turned it on, sat there, and like I said, the YouTubers were just kind of sitting there in front of their webcam, and we're like, all right, guys. Well, today I'm going to talk about money, and I go, oh crap, because hey, I understand. People watch the videos, they enjoy it, they get more views, they they get paid for it, and that's all well and good and everything. The downside to that fact, however, is that the first one, he was talking about wanting to drive up his subscriber count, which I'm like, all right, that's cool, I guess, if I come across someone that I enjoy their content, I'm going to mention it to my friends, be like, hey, if you're interested in this game or this style or whatever, I mention it to them. It's like, hey, yeah, check this person out, watch them. They're kind of funny, or they have good content. They do these games. It's oh, holy crap, he's way up there. Oh, jeez. Wow, I have a long way to run. Anyways. But he starts harping on how everyone, if they're basically if they're a real supporter of him, that they should tell their family or their friends or whoever about the content. And I'm going, wait a second here, buddy. If we're a real subscriber or a real watcher, I mean, really? Wait a second. That's a good way to alienate your fan base. I mean, there are plenty of people out there who will, and watch your stuff and enjoy it, and you really shouldn't. You really shouldn't be saying things like that, because that's just not cool. But, he went on and talked about it, and he explained his point of view, and it's like, okay, well, alright, so, I get it, you wanna drive up your fan base, you wanna get more subscribers, so that way, when your paycheck comes in or whatever, or I don't even know how you get paid from YouTube, but, whenever you get paid from them, that, you get more money, okay, whatever, it's, it's not much different from business, I guess. Not a whole lot different. I mean, ooh. Well, I am so glad I have God mode on right now, because this... Bloop. Oh, hey, I wouldn't have died anyways. Cool. Yeah. What do you... Bear? What? Yeah, people have fun. I'm not even interested in you guys. Anyways. So I think I watched only a couple minutes of his episode, because generally speaking, yeah, I honestly, as a viewer, I don't have time for that. You know what? You want to drive up your subscribers? Okay, fine. Advertise, I guess. Do some collab work, something. Don't just say, if you're a real supporter of mine, then you'll tell all your friends and family, and my subscriber base will go up by 1,000%. That's just insulting. That's just not cool in the long run. I mean, I was even tempted just to. Oh, hey, my followers found me. Sweet. I'll tell you. I'll introduce you guys to those later. Anyways, yeah, you'll pay for your crimes. I'd rather just murder you. Anyways, just the thought that he would kind of throw that out there and just say, oh, well, if you really care about the channel, then you're going to do all this stuff to help out. I'm like, dude, not cool. And the bad thing was he wasn't the only one. There was a handful of them that were like that. And it's those times when you just kind of go, hey, whoever, whatever the person is, I've been around with you for quite a while, and I enjoy your content, and but I mean, guess he fell in the water. Oh, nope, he's over there. But you just can't say things like that. I mean, that's just insulting, and that's not cool. But, again, I kind of see where he's coming from. At the same time, it's, there are ways to go about doing things, and telling people that if you really care about the channel, then you're gonna do this and this and this. Kind of doesn't really make you want to support them. In my opinion. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some people really kind of dig that sort of thing. I don't. But like I said, it was a few different YouTubers were talking about it, and only one of them had the actual idea of I can't even do anything to you. You're like, let's see. I wonder, can I? Nope, I'm in the water. I can't do shit. Anyways, only one of them had the idea of, hey, if you happen to have an idea that, say, if you could mention something on Facebook, or I can't even remember all of his things. But the point is, he went about it the right way. I guess I should have just left it at that, because that's pretty much the whole reason there. But it was just a. Oh, maybe I'm taking this completely wrong. Maybe I should have taken it better. I don't know, but you can't. I'm even having problems putting it into words, because now I'm second guessing myself. Anyways, let's get back on subject here. Then there was a couple others that I think I don't know, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. They put out some bits about, hey, this is, they were talking to their subscribers and were like, hey, do you want, you know, do you want to see, or what do you want to see more of? Yeah, the standard thing, And I guess one of the things that won out was the showing off the house. I guess the YouTuber had just recently purchased a house, and so he was like, "Well, I guess I could do that." Oh, excuse me. And so he did, kind of a, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes or so, showing off his house from the outside and the inside and all around it and everything. It looked really cool. But like I said, it was one of those requested things, and people were like, "Hey, you put up videos that we enjoy, and so you bought the house. Let us see your house." He didn't have a problem with it, so he showed it off, and this guy also happens to, I guess he also happens to collect, well, not really collect, but he happens to have a few cars. And so he had a couple of really nice cars. I'll admit, I'm a little jealous because these cars are really nice. And not something I can afford, but hey, fact is, he could afford them. People wanted to see them, so he decided to show them off a little bit. And while he was doing that, there was a couple other YouTubers that showed up. Now they came over. It was part of a a collaboration thing. And one of them showed off his car that he had recently bought, and the other one, he was showing off his motorcycle that he had bought. Really nice motorcycle too. Sort of a on-road, off-road crossover type. I'm not familiar with motorcycles, so I don't really know. It looked really nice though. But yeah, so it was like, I think it was 3 of them. And it was just, showing off, hey, you guys wanted to see this, and we all live near each other, so we're just doing one big show-off kind of a thing. Each person posted it to their own channel. It was really kind of neat. But then when, they did put those videos up, and then a week and a half later, something like that, they put up these videos saying, condensed versions here. They basically said that they were sorry. And I'm sitting there going, wait a second. Hold the phone. You showed everyone something that they wanted to see. You, the people asked for it essentially. And you're apologizing for showing something that we asked to see? I'm confused now. And essentially it was one of those, hey, I showed this off and I realized it might have come off as it might have come off kind of weird, or may have come across as being pretentious of him, or basically they were apologizing because the way that they presented it could have been seen as they were lording over people. They're like, oh, look what I have, I'm better. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Shut up. Go away. Anyways, and I guess some of their viewers were like, hey, you're coming across like you're better than the rest of us, and that's not good. And I kind of stopped, and I was watching this video, and I'm just going, wait a second. We as viewers, just in general, it was a poll that was put up. It was pretty nice, but it was a poll that was put up, and it listed all these things, and the ones that won out was to see the things that they, their house or their cars, and wait a second. How could you showing off something that we asked to see be seen as you lording your stuff over the rest of us? And I was really, even now, I'm still kind of confused on it all, because we had asked for it, and they showed it, so why should they be apologizing for it? And again, okay, so some people might see it as them lording it over us, but again, if, let's say someone puts out something that you didn't want to see. Let's say the vote was houses, and you chose, I don't want to see their houses, I want to see them play X game. You know what? When they put up the video for, oh my God, Nisa, you are so overpowered. Jeez, lady. Anyways, so when it came time for the video to be put up, why would you bother watching it? I mean, I understand. Okay, you want to support your chosen YouTuber, and well, that's Thirst Meat Hall. Oh wow. Anyways, you wanna support your YouTuber. Okay, well that's fine, but you're kind of picking an asinine way of doing it. I mean, either you're for what they're doing or you're not. You little dudes aren't bothering me, so I'm just gonna... no? Little twat. Anyways, so, they put up something that you weren't in favor for it. And, okay, so you want to support your YouTuber, so you watch it. I don't understand that, because if if they post something that I don't want to see, then I honestly won't watch it. Doesn't matter how much I like the YouTuber. If I don't like the subject matter, or if I don't care for that game, or if I don't care for that activity, I'm not gonna watch it, because it doesn't have any interest for me. I mean, I suppose I could watch it just so I can be upset and whatever, but it's kind of a waste of my time. And again, I don't want to seem like I'm forcing my morals off on anyone. It's just kind of how I feel. Take it or leave it. It's entirely up to you. But then another thing that they brought up was along the same lines of apologizing, was apologizing for, say, someone taking one of their comments out of context. They make a comment or say something during one of their videos, and then they come back and they're like, "Oh, crap! So and so could have so and so could have taken it wrong." Well, we're all gonna kind of take things how we take them. So why apologize for your thoughts, feelings, and opinions? But oh, hey, dead person. There, Reaver. I'll take your garlic and your Reekling spear and your other Reekling spear and that Reekling spear, and I'll steal your... I have so much crap. I need to unload all my stuff. I just have a bad habit in this game of picking things up. But this is actually where this section kind of cuts off. It'll be in the next little video. I'll just edit them together. So sorry about this, guys, but I'm gonna pause here for this one. We'll pick up in the next one, and hopefully my end wrap up will be a little easier to understand than my current ramblings. Probably not, but what can I say? I have a bad habit of rabbit trailing sometimes. So we're going to just pick this up because actually, like I said, this is a remake of a previous video that I had spent literally hours recording and editing and working on, and I gotta remember everything that was in that. And boy, that's a lot of remembering, especially after a long day at work. Anyways, guys, we'll just pick this up. You probably won't even notice the transition will pop right over, but for me, it'll be a few hours because I have lots of work to do. So, we'll see you in a few minutes, guys. Well, that was really kind of irritating. Steam had to do an update and my game crashed. Steam, you bastards. Anyways, the final point was, oh yeah, and I found my followers too. That's pretty cool. But the whole final point to my rambling here, and then you guys have stuck around that long. I do appreciate it. But one of the issues that really kind of just ground the point home for me that maybe I'm just irritated, and that's why all these things are getting to me. Is a couple of them, they put out their normal vids of doing the random little games that they do, but then while they were playing, they would talk about previous videos that they had done, and how in the comment section people would say things, and then they would, the YouTuber would spend probably the entire video just being apologetic for expressing their opinion. They would apologize for having their own thoughts and feelings about things, and it just kind of irked me pretty bad because, well, they deserve to have their own opinion, their own thoughts and feelings about things. They shouldn't, it's not, let me see this. Healing. They're like everybody else out there. They can think and feel how they want to think and feel. I mean, they shouldn't have to apologize for it and have to over-explain themselves because, heaven forbid, somebody gets a little butthurt about, oh my gosh, I said, this, and shut up, General Fox. The YouTuber was like, oh, I said this, and somebody might take it like this and be upset, or oh, I said that, and they took it like this, and seriously, these YouTubers are people just like everyone else, fully entitled to their own opinions, their own thoughts and feelings. They're not telling you what to think and feel unless they say, I am telling you this is what you should think and feel. And even then, in the end, it's their opinion. It's what they think. And why should they have to apologize for it? Seriously. It ruined about 3 videos in a row because they spent all that time just saying, well, I said this, but I meant this, and some people thought I meant this, and I didn't mean that, and so I'm sorry. And it was just constantly, I'm sorry. It's like, guys, you are entitled to your own thoughts, feelings, and opinions. If you want to think and feel something, you think and feel that, and that's okay. Because you're wholly entitled to think and feel that way. And it's one of those things that just doesn't make sense. Like, why should they have to apologize for that sort of thing? If the viewers don't have to apologize for expressing an opinion that hurts the YouTuber's feelings, then why should the YouTuber apologize because someone took something that they said different? Just throwing it out there. But yeah, so it's, it hasn't, I'm sorry if, sorry if you guys have to, if you have been listening this whole time, you are a saint, and you deserve a gold sticker for the year. And as far as I'm concerned, you have the gold sticker for the year. Thank you. I appreciate you. It means a lot to me. It really does. Especially because it seems like lately more and more people feel like they can't express their opinions, their own thoughts and feelings without worrying that they have, upset someone, or worrying that they will I don't know, like, you just told me to, oh, I need to turn that, yeah, that's for that. Okay, I gotta turn that one off. Not ready to deal with that yet. Alright, there we go. Okay, my bad. Anyways, it just seems kind of weird that YouTubers lately have been full of apologies for things that, they shouldn't have to apologize for. They they show off what, the fruits of their hard work has been to make up these videos, and people want to watch them, enjoy them, and then they feel like they need to apologize for it, and it's kind of like apologizing for showing up to work, or I'll pick that lock later. I don't really feel like doing that right now. But, I mean, hopefully you know what I mean. Hopefully you get what I'm talking about there. Oh, excuse me. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you consider. Oh, hi. How are you? Nisa's right behind you, and she's going to kill you within a few hits. Unlike me, who I have to beat on you for half an hour before you die. I guess the end result of what I'm trying to, the whole moral of the story here, guys, is it's a little irritating as a viewer to hear someone that you enjoy watching apologize for the items, or apologize for the content that they put up, the stuff that drove you to subscribing to them, or the content that makes you eagerly await the next week or the next couple days, whenever the next episode's up. They're basically apologizing for putting up that content, the stuff that you ask for. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to someone like me. I'll go take a look up there in a minute. I want to kill me some spiders real quick. And again, I'll admit, I kind of got stood up by a friend of mine who had, other things came up, and they couldn't game with me, and maybe I'm I don't know. Maybe I'm just taking it a little too personal, because I'm a little upset that things didn't work out how I hoped they would. I don't know. Oh yeah, all these little spiders. These things are great. You can make little mind control spiders with them, or you can make exploding spiders. They're freaking awesome. But it just, I mean, I hope you guys get it. And like I said, I mean, maybe I'm just being really childish or stupid. I don't know. Guys, you're in the way. Um, it's always possible. Feel free to let me know. I guess the end point here is, you know, the whole reason for this, I guess, is a long, stupidly drawn out way of me saying, you know, there are, or there is, say, a bunch of YouTubers out there, and eventually they're probably going to apologize for the content that they put out, or they're going to in some way be like, uh, in some way apologetic, or they're going to talk about feeling bad for putting out what they did. And why is my shout not work? I don't know. Probably because I don't have it equipped. There we are. Anyways, so I guess what I'm trying to get to is, make it a point, like with some of these guys and girls that are out there that put out the content. I would argue, talk to them, be like, let them know that, you know what, they don't need to apologize for their content. They shouldn't have to say I'm sorry for showing off the things that they have. I mean, especially if people ask and say, "Hey, show us this," and the person, says, "Okay, well then I'll take you on a full tour of my house, or I'll show this off or that off, or whatever." There's no reason for them to apologize, say a day or a week or whatever. Whoops. There we go. There's no reason for them to apologize for doing that. I guess I'm just asking, if you take something away from this, just encourage them. Be like, "Hey, look, you're a person too. You sometimes, everyone does it. You get to talking, you trip over your words, you say the wrong thing, you get stuck on a ledge, something stupid, frickin', oh God, what's out there now? Oh, he's like way over there. Anyways, just let them know, hey, look, we don't, you're not disliked, we keep doing what you do, basically. You're a person too. You're doing what you like to do. You enjoy doing what you do. Keep doing it. It's cool. Because with something, it's especially with YouTube, it is so easy to do something and you have a whole lot of fun making a video, or you really enjoy, say, a certain game or something, and you make up an episode or two, and then people don't like it, and it's really easy to get discouraged. And it's so hard to find somebody who will just be like, "Hey, let me get through this here real quick." There, whatever. Out the way. Thank you. Get out the way. But it's so easy to get discouraged, and it's so difficult to find. It's so difficult to look for that silver lining, or that little bit of encouragement. And that's more so because it's harder to. It's hard, nearly impossible to convey emotion or well, okay, aside from anger, because people put on the caps lock and start typing, and that's the end of it. But what are you guys all pissed off about? Who cares? But it's so hard to like heartfelt emotion, be like, hey, YouTuber so and so, I really liked and appreciated this in your video. A little bit of an, oh, hi dragon. Oh crap, you're an elder dragon. Boy, I am so glad I have on God mode right now, or that probably would have killed me instantly. Where the hell are you? Oh, you're way over there. Anywho. Yeah, you're way over there. Why are you... What are you... What? What was that? Yeah, I can shout too. Anyways. But yeah, it's so easy to become discouraged or just, maybe not necessarily depressed, but it's so easy to to get down. Maybe not depressed. Maybe you're just say not as happy as you could be. I don't know. With something like this, and then, or something like something with YouTube, and it's so hard to find that little bit of encouragement. So I guess if you take anything away from this, just keep in mind, or make it a point that with YouTubers, try and give them a little bit of encouragement, because you're gonna dip into the ground again, aren't you? Why are you running in slow motion? What are you doing? Anyways, as this video has been way too long for or way longer than I actually intended it to be, I apologize for that. And hope you guys can forgive me, especially, again, I've said it before. I mean, if you don't like something, fastest or the easiest way to go about it, just ignore it. I know that's kind of it's easier said than done. Why are you slow motioning? I have no idea why you're in slow motion. I have no idea what's going on right now. But I'm going to take advantage of it by blasting you. It won't work, dude. I'm immortal. Yeah. Get over it. Especially against an elder dragon, my god. I think that first flame blast would have killed me. No, I shouldn't say that. If something bothers you, I mean, my opinion here, and this is quite literally my opinion. If something bothers you, you gotta kind of ask, hey, are they being a dick? Are they were they personally singling me out? Which, for anyone to do that, is kind of wrong. You should try and consider other people's feelings to a point. Let's face it, no matter what you do, sometimes there are some people that no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, they're going to dislike you for one reason or another. And that's just, I don't know what that is. That's honestly just how things go. It's unfortunate, but as long as you try and be a good person and you try and do the right thing, then you can kind of sit back and say, you know what? I tried to be a good person. I tried to be decent. And this person, whoever they are, they're just disagreeable. That's just what they are. Then at least you can kind of stand back and be like, you know what? At least I tried. I did what I could. And that's the best I can do. You know, just kind of wash your hands of it. And I just hope, I mean, I know this was kind of a long ass, drawn out, random BS just to get to the point of, hey, you know what? Sometimes there are people that need, you know, that need some encouragement in places where it's not, encouragement doesn't really exist, you know. A lot of people just spend their time pointing out the faults without, you know, maybe they, you know, they could very well be trying to help. It's just the way that they do it is not overly helpful. You know what? Things happen. Again, like I said, if it, as long as you try and be a good person and try and be helpful, then at least you can sit back and say, you know what? I tried. I gave it my shot, and that's all I can do. And that, I don't know. Maybe it's wishful thinking on my part. And that's okay. I would like to think that everyone wants to be helpful and everyone wants to be good. It's one of those things that, it's one of those childish dreams I guess I never grew out of. But anyways, guys, I'm going to quit taking up your time. I appreciate it if you've listened to me for even half of this episode. Dear God, this is like the long freaking episode of just me talking. I don't even know why. Oh well. Should say I don't even know why it took this long for me to spit all that out. Holy crap. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening to me vent, and I truly appreciate it. And until next time, I won't be doing this again for... I probably will try and never do this again. Are those cultists? Hey! Yep, you're cultists. Damn cultists. Cultists. Cultisacs. You damn cultisac. Aw, sorry, Nisa. I was not intending for that to hit you. Holy crap, you guys are freaking... Alright, hooray! We killed him. Good job, Nisa. Good job. Well, you didn't do shit. Onion, go jump in a lake. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you listening to me for even however long you listened. You know what? I still appreciate it. And until next time, take care of yourselves, guys. And whatever we play, we'll see you then. Goodbye.